Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us on Safety Week 2021 webcast. My name is Irwan and I will be your MC for today. 2020 has been a challenging year for all of us. What we previously perceived as a norm have changed, and we have learned to adapt to changes to ensure that objectives have been met and life goes on as per usual. In light of the pandemic, we have the chance to hold this year's Safety Week event through this webcast. Though we do not get to meet and interact with one another physically, the activities lined up for today is nothing short of amazing. Looking on the brighter side, through this avenue, we are able to connect with our overseas fellow colleagues from Peru, Oman, Bangladesh, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. We would like to thank all of you for joining us in this webcast, despite the different time zones that we are in. Let me do a quick run-through of today's program. First, we have the opening of the Safety Week 2021. Video address by Group CEO Mr. Tan Chong Meng. Sharing moment, PSAM Managing Director Mr. Peter Chew. Presentation of Safety Award, PSAM Safety Clip, announcement of Safety Quiz winner, word search game, company's QHSSE policy statement signing, announcement of word search winners, and before we end this event, we will announce the word search winners. So, without further ado, let's start this event with our Group CEO, Mr. Tan Chong Meng, addressing us.
Hello everyone. Last year will be remembered as a watershed year. A year when the COVID-19 pandemic ravaged the lives and livelihoods of many people around the world. It reset the way we work, live and play in ways which were unimaginable. Many companies floundered. People lost their jobs. At PSA, we have been more fortunate than many. Even during a pandemic, trade has to take place, goods have to flow, and ports and supply chains have to facilitate such movement of cargo. And hence, although some of our businesses suffer a greater adverse impact than others, overall, PSA is largely unscathed. However, we are deeply saddened by the loss of 3 co-workers due to the COVID-19 infection. In July last year, one of our co-workers was an unfortunate victim of the global 19 pandemic. He was only 38 years of age, with no underlying medical conditions. And what started out as a typical flu deteriorated rapidly into a life-threatening situation, and within a week of confirming his positive COVID-19 test result, he was placed in intensive care before succumbing to the virus. As the sole breadwinner of his family, with 4 young school-going children, we can only imagine the pain and the grief that his family must have gone through during that trying period, losing their loving father and husband within such a short period of time. Now, this tragedy reminds us of how fragile life can be, and how we should value, cherish, and protect it. Yes, COVID-19 may be an act of God, but we can do our utmost to lessen its impact on the tragedies of mankind. We have to value life, even more consciously and more passionately. Now, turning to our operations, we recorded 2 fatalities and 1 permanent disability due to workplace incidents in 2020. In the permanent disability case, our co-worker was in his 40s. He was the source of financial support for his family, and his injury left him paralyzed on the left side of his body. Unfortunately, he may not be able to walk normally again. Now we cannot imagine what frustration he must have felt when he realized that his dreams and aspirations for the future are dashed by the accident. He faces the terrifying reality that he has to depend on someone for the rest of his life for even the most basic of life's tasks. He has not just lost the ability to walk, but he has also lost all the wonderful things that come with a healthy life. The human life itself is a miracle. From conception, the human embryo grows to 37 trillion cells that make up each of our bodies today. But our life is not just a bunch of cells. We are alive with dreams and ambition. Loved ones and friends give our lives meaning and warmth. And we fill our lives with fun, with adventure, with food, and other delights. So we should therefore celebrate life for all the above reasons. And we must sustain and protect it against all harm and danger. So in our operations, if we value life, we will value safety. Valuing lives is the driving force behind our promotion of a strong safety culture in PSA. And therefore, the safety theme that we have decided for this year is valuing lives. We must inculcate safety mindsets into our workers so that it becomes their second nature to do what is right all the time, even when no one is watching. When we make safe choices, lives are protected. COVID-19 ironically presents us with such an opportunity. A recent World Health Organization publication highlighted that increased hand hygiene is extremely important to prevent the spread of COVID-19 virus, and incidentally also interrupts the transmission of other respiratory viruses and bacteria. In other words, the habits we acquired, such as frequent hand washing, to ward off COVID-19 spontaneously becomes our defense for other types of respiratory infections as well. In the same manner, good spontaneous and habitual safe practices save lives. Many workplace incidents have been avoided through the efforts of our workers when they remain vigilant and display good safety behaviors at all times. In our workplace, the importance of constantly applying Take 5 can have far-reaching effects. And we believe this is one of the reasons behind the improvement in the lost time injury frequency, or LTIF, in 2020 compared to 2019. 23% improvement to 3.3 injuries per million hours. Our people, by paying greater attention to the safety requirements because of COVID-19, actually contributed to the lower LTIF. And this is a very encouraging outcome. But in our very unforgiving work environment, it takes only a brief lack of concentration, a misjudgment, a little cutting of corners, a small act of not following safe work procedures to result in very serious consequences, as shown in our 2 fatal and 1 permanent disability incidents recorded last year. From what we have learned of these 3 incidents, they all could have been prevented. I regret to say that we saw a willful disregard for safe work procedures and inadequate risk assessment among the causes of all those incidents. And they all involved PSA contract workers. Contract workers contribute significantly to our business, and it's also our duty to keep them safe in our workplace. And thus I urge all BUs to actively involve contract workers in our safety programs. For example, throughout 2020, Group HSSE has compiled and shared materials of tomato moments using past PSA fatal incidents as object lessons for the Take 5 Reboot campaign. It will continue to produce more Take 5 Reboot materials, and we must share these with our contract workers too. Since 2016, we have also introduced Understand Your Culture Initiative, UYC, comprising an annual survey conducted by individual business units to understand the various dimensions of safety culture in each BU. This is an important initiative because workers and their supervisors are then able to identify the weak areas in our safety culture. And one common weakness identified in these UYC surveys is that workers are not interested in safety training. And this is a weakness. It's most likely true of our contract workers too. If our workers and contractors possess this attitude to safety training, this is a serious problem that needs fixing. So please take the results of the UYC survey seriously, and if this weakness reflects your environment, do carry out discussions about valuing lives and keep striving for a stronger safety culture. One safety mindset initiative that I'm excited about and that you can use is the Starfish program. BUs which have conducted Starfish have vouched for its effectiveness in inculcating stronger safety mindsets. So I would like to encourage more BUs to come on board the Starfish program with the help of the Group HSSE team. And better still, include your contract staff in the program too. Yet another approach to strengthen safety culture is the use of technology. And over the years, PSA has invested huge sums in very advanced safety systems to protect human lives. For example, video analytics and sensors are increasingly being deployed in PSA for safety surveillance and the detection of safety infringements. PSA Singapore is currently able to identify safety infringements on board ships based on images captured on CCTVs mounted on key cranes. Video analytics can also discern workers who are not at a safe distance from a working spreader or workers who do not put on their required PPE. In another location in Fuzhou, they have installed thermal sensors and alarms to detect and warn personnel found walking under key cranes. These technological aids will serve as additional help to inculcate the safety awareness and safety mindset of every worker. And these aids also facilitate the identification of recalcitrant workers for remedial safety counseling. But while technology can provide such interventions, good safety habits and practices are still our best defense. In conclusion, please remember, we are investing in all these safety efforts because we value lives. Our people and the contractors who work alongside us are PSA's greatest assets. And the success of our organization is built upon their dedication, their skills, experience and performance. Their health, their well-being, their safety must be at the uppermost in our agenda. We will enhance Take 5, UYC and Starfish programs to include contract workers. And we will use technologies to help our people learn good safety behaviors. But ultimately, each one of us must step up. Value lives. Take safety seriously. And let us celebrate every life saved by playing our part. Thank you and have a safe and healthy 2021.
That's an inspiring speech, isn't it? The key takeaways from his speech are a reminder that how fragile life can be, and we should value and cherish it. We must sustain and protect it against all harm and danger, playing our part in safety efforts, including the contractors. Next, we will have a sharing moment from our Managing Director, Mr. Peter Chew. Now, over to you, Hazwan.
Hello fellow colleagues from PSA Marine Group. I'm Hazwan and welcome to Safety Week 2021. The theme for this year is Valuing Life. It has been a challenging period for us since the outbreak of COVID-19 in Singapore and all parts of the world where PSAM operates in. Now, let's invite Mr. Peter Chew, Managing Director of PSAM, to share his thoughts on how we can do our part in valuing life.
It is said that a pen is mightier than a sword. In 2021, I believe a syringe will be mightier than a pen. Since last week, Jimmy, together with 20 of our Singapore harbour pilots, received their first dose of the vaccine. The remaining pilots will receive their vaccine over the next 1 to 2 weeks.
Hello, I'm Jimmy. I'm privileged to be the first few to receive the vaccine. The experience was quick and painless. After vaccination, I was placed under observation and was discharged after 30 minutes.
For the rest of the PSA Marine Group, I will encourage you to take the vaccine when it's available in your respective countries. I will also be taking the vaccine when my turn comes. The vaccine, together with the existing safe management measures, will provide greater protection for you and the people around you. Every life matters. While COVID-19 takes center stage now, continue to stay safe at work. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter and Jimmy, for sharing your words of encouragement and personal experience with us. Now, stay safe and stay healthy. Now, let's get back to Irwan.
Thank you, Peter and Jimmy, for the sharing. Next, we would like to present the Safety Awards to 17 recipients who have done a safety act and have shown professionalism during their course of work. We have Class A3 Harbour Pilot Lee He Chien, Tug Master Muhammad Rizwan bin Muhammad Razak, and Engineering Officer Muhammad Khairuddin bin Maswan of YS02 PSA Capella. On 16 December 2019, they have demonstrated professionalism in assisting E-ship Cobia to prevent a potential collision. Because of their safety act, they were also awarded Letter of Commendation during the MPA Safety at Sea on 1st December 2020. Next on the list are Launch Master Muhammad Faisal bin Samad and Marine Assistant Muhammad Nazri bin Idris. They had rendered assistance to Maritime and Port of Authority of Singapore and Police Coast Guard in a man overboard rescue situation on 27 June 2020. We have Tug Master Haryono Suharto and Tug Master Ali Al-Haddad from Neon and Nimble for demonstrating professionalism in assisting Navios Unite to prevent a potential collision while on board on 26 November 2020. Well, we have CS01 Reliant Tug Master Amru Alif bin Kamsani for demonstrating professionalism in assisting Bliss to prevent a potential collision while on board on 5th December 2020. Next, we have Master Pilot Shapuddin Othman for demonstrating professionalism in piloting NV Genco Commodus to prevent a potential collision on 27 December 2019. Class A2 Harbour Pilot Xiang Shi Lei for demonstrating professionalism in piloting MV Metis to prevent a potential collision on 26 August 2020. Class A3 Harbour Pilot Cheong Kar Ni for demonstrating professionalism in responding to a man overboard situation on 8 December 2020. Chief Engineer Muhammad Idrus from Bangladesh. He has upheld safety standards during HBS operations, FSRU fender work, and bunkering operations. Chief Officer Michael Petrus Sitepu from Bangladesh for displaying positive work attitude and teamwork during the pandemic. Oiler Muhammad Saleh from Bangladesh, who demonstrated professionalism in carrying out his duties and ensuring safety is a top priority. Second engineer Mehdi Sembiring from Bangladesh, who took initiative to motivate his fellow seafarers on board to stay healthy during the pandemic. Master Afsar Ahmed Selim from Bangladesh, who demonstrated professionalism and teamwork to build a positive workplace safety culture while carrying out his duties. Last but not least, General Purpose Crew Ahmed Muslam and General Purpose Crew Sultan Mubarak from Oman, who demonstrated professionalism and teamwork to build a positive workplace safety culture while carrying out his duties. Once again, we would like to thank all of them for their good work and safety, and congratulations. Now we will be playing a short clip produced by the Safety Week Committee. In this clip, our fellow colleagues will share their thoughts on why safety is important to them. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hi everyone, I'm Adil from Fleet Engineering, Launch Section. Safety to me means working in a safe environment, and everyone have a part to play by staying vigilant of our surroundings. On top of wearing the proper PPEs like our life vest, we should also ensure that our PPEs are in good working condition. Safety is important to me as it keeps my colleagues and myself free from any harm or danger so we can go home safely. Thank you everyone, take care and stay safe.
Hey everybody, safety means keeping yourself and others free from the danger and harm. It also means to avoid accidents by being more careful with what we are doing. So it is our responsibility and a commitment. Why it is safety is important to us. A safe and a healthy workplace not only protect the workers from the injuries, but it also increase their productivity and the quality of work. And it also raise the employee morale.
Hi everyone, I'm Mabel from the Pilotage Services Department. Safety to me means being aware and mindful of doing things right and doing the right things, even when no one else is watching. It is important to me because I want to return home to my dear ones safely every single day. Take care and be safe. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, Vinod here. Safety is something I feel that is important to incorporate in our everyday lives. Because I feel that once it becomes a habit, then we will start practicing it every day in everything that we do. So why I say habit? Because habit stands for HABIT. Once you take away the H, there's still A, which is a bit. Once you take away the A, there's still bit. And once you take away the B, there's still B. So no matter how much you take away, it's very hard to eliminate a habit of your lives. So that's why I make safety a habit. That's my opinion.
Hi, I'm Amy from PSD. So for me, safety is coming to work and going back home in one piece. Although it can be quite a hassle to wear our PPE, especially with the new regulations and all the new rules for COVID, I think it's important for us to remember that safety is not just for ourselves, but also for the people waiting for us back at home.
Dear friends, before start to do anything, just check, look and think what is unsafe. Ensure know yourself before start work. It is very important to us because our family waiting for us. Thank you.
We hope you have enjoyed the short clip. If I can summarize, safety is important to all of us because we would not want ourselves or other around us to get hurt. Ultimately, we would like to go back home safely to our family and loved ones. So guys, we would like to announce the winners for the pre-event quiz. The top prizes goes to those with the most number of correct answers with the shortest attempt time. The winners goes to Mok Xiaozi, PSA Marine, Singapore. Muhammad Nur Islam, PSA Marine, Bangladesh. Eugenio, PSA Marine, Singapore. Jenny Ho, PSA Marine, Singapore. Jorge Armando Vidal Chavez, PSA Marine, Peru. Congratulations to all the winners. We will send to all the correct answers after this event. For those who did not receive the prizes, fret not, because we are going to have a live award search game. 50 Singapore dollar Amazon or equivalent vouchers will be given to top 5 winners who search the most words in 5 minutes. What you need to do and know: first, locate the given words in the grid running in one of 8 possible directions: horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. Secondly, indicate the column and row of the correct answer to the given words. Thirdly, example, the given word is safety. The column of the word starts at G and it is in row 7. The answer should be G7. Please get ready your mobile phone to scan the QR code. I know you are getting excited now. So guys, hope you are ready. Let's begin. Okay guys, 5 minutes is up. Excited to know who the top 5 winners are? Well, we will announce them after the policy signing. It is time to renew our commitment towards the company's QHSSE policy statement. We have got the respective HODs and stakeholders to sign the policies before this event. Let's watch a short clip on the signing. Enjoy! Now, it's word search result time. Before I announce the winners, let's take a look at all the correct answers. Well, did you spot it all? I hope so. The top 5 winners go to Yvonne Lai, PSA Marine, Singapore. Winnie To, PSA Marine, Singapore. Anna Fong, PSA Marine, Singapore. Ho Soon Fat, PSA Marine, Singapore. Fernando Selam, PSA Marine, Peru. We will get in touch with all the winners after this event. Once again, congratulations to all the winners. All right. We would like to wish all the winners a big congratulations once again, and to all a safe and healthy 2021. We have now come to the end of this event. Thanks to the safety committee for organizing this event. We hope you had a great time with us. I would like you to give us your feedback on today's event. Please scan the QR shown on the screen. Thank you, stay safe, and goodbye.